Vidula Shirsagar here. I'm a career coach and a graphologist. I conduct psychometric testing for career guidance and I use graphology for the emotional well being. In today's world of rapid change, apart from the regular subjects like math, science, geography, history, schools are introducing mindfulness as a subject as well in order to improve their mental health. Students are taught relaxation techniques, breathing techniques, and other methods to help them regulate their emotions. Mental health, well being, and happiness are the need of the hour today. So, for both professionals as well as students, okay, it's jobs are very stressful, and even children find it very stressful to attend school and complete their home assignments. So, it is important today to have a stress free life. So today I'm interviewing one person, and he is Mr. Jyotindra Zaveri. Let me invite Mr. Jyotindra Zaveri to join us in this live talk. Welcome, sir.
Hello, Vidula.
Hello,
How are
hello,
you?
sir. How are you? I'm
I'm
good. How are
good.
you
You
doing?
look beautiful.
Yeah,
Nice.
thank you so much.
Yeah.
Same here. Okay. So, Mr. Jyotindra Zaveri, he's an IT professional and he's giving mindfulness training in scientific way to help us de-stress and be internally calm. And he's teaching and practicing social media for the past 15 years. He was formerly working with IBM and he has conducted many training sessions in mindfulness, especially for working people, for entrepreneurs, for senior citizens, and even today he's so active and so energetic at this age, only I think because of his mindful practice. And let us understand what is his secret and how he's so energetic and enthusiastic, practically what actually he's been doing, and he's a big model for all of us. So, sir, back to you. Can we start the session?
Yes, please. I'm
Yeah.
ready to grill.
No, no, no. Okay. So, my first question to you is why meditation is important for working professionals?
Oh, yeah. Thank you, Vidula. Well, meditation is useful for everyone. But my observation is people who are working, they also experience stress.
Okay.
And normally I have seen people resort to some other solutions which are temporary to release that stress. That is also sometimes termed as substance abuse.
Mm.
So it solves one problem but creates another problem, and it affects health. Whereas the meditation is also useful for professionals, people who are working, and the best part is there is no side effect, and it can be easily learned and practiced. So
Okay.
meditation is also very useful, very important for professionals, working people. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So I just want to know you call this as scientific meditation. And is it mindful, spiritual, scientific? Is it the same? I
Oh,
mean, because normally we have spiritual gurus who teach this, and you had come with a tie on. So I think it is because for professionals, and you are a working professional, and that is the reason you're wearing a tie also, I believe. So I
yeah.
just want to know how it is scientific.
Right.
and also spiritual at the same time.
Right. Okay. So now see, meditation is not new. A lot of people are already doing meditation, but the next generation probably will not really be actually doing it because it is not explained in a scientific way. My approach is to explain meditation on the scientific way, on the basis of science, which can be proven in the laboratory. Because as soon as someone talks about such a topic, people go to Google and search and try to find. Fortunately, whatever we learn in meditation, the method, whatever is the practice, is very scientific. But it was always biased with some religion. Now, what happens when people talk with the religion bias? It becomes a kind of debate that my religion or my guru is superior than yours, and the debate goes in a wrong direction. So instead of talking about meditation, people try to impress each other. So my approach is that meditation is scientific. So I call it scientific meditation because I do not want to bias with any religion. Whatever we talk about is corroborated by science, proven in laboratory, and
So,
psychotherapists and so on. Yes,
so
Vidula.
what are the advantages or benefits of meditation? I mean,
Yeah,
how is
yeah,
it going to help these professionals or children both?
right. I will tell you about the advantages. Just before that, I would like to answer your question about necktie. What you observed is I want to impress on that. I'm also a professional. I'm also working, and normally meditation topic is discussed by people who are kind of yogi,
Spiritual.
mahatma,
Yeah.
sadhu. So I don't want to relate with that. I want to relate that yes, I'm also working. That's why
Yeah.
just to show off that I'm wearing necktie. That look, I'm
Okay.
also like you,
That's
uh,
very nice, sir.
doing your daily lifestyle, doing your daily job, business.
Correct. So,
You can practice meditation. Now,
okay.
coming back to your question about advantages,
Advantages.
I would like to mention that you see, there are many advantages. When you close your eyes and practice meditation, you will get benefited. But the first thing is you should decide on your goal. What do you want? Accordingly, you will get the benefit. The
Okay.
advantages can be at the health level, you you become healthy. That is at the gross body.
Mm.
The advantage is also at the psychosomatic level.
Mhm.
We can remove, we can actually I would say cure. The word cure is not suppressing, it's
Mm.
removing certain
Mm.
psychosomatic problems.
Okay.
Psycho is mental and soma is body. The
Mhm.
health problem which comes because of the stress.
Mm.
More important, the biggest benefit is emotional health.
Right.
World Health Organization defines health that it is not the absence of disease only.
Mhm.
People should be, looking at the comprehensive health. So physical, mental, and emotional. So the advantages at all the three levels. So it depends
So,
on the person. What do you want? and you will be
So,
benefited.
so
So
since you
most
mentioned,
important is the goal. Yeah.
so you mentioned goal. So, just one thing I want to know: materialistic goals also can be achieved through this. I mean, if it is realistic,
Yes.
will it?
Oh yes. Oh yes. Somebody says I want to earn a lot of money.
Yeah, or
When you
want
say
to grow in my
materialistic,
career.
somebody say I
Yeah.
want to be successful in my business. I want that one particular big order, or I want a job. A person who is working will have a goal like I want to get a promotion, or a sports person would say I want a gold medal in the competition.
Okay. Hmm.
So goals can be any kind. What you
Oh,
want, you should decide, and then do the meditation, and you will get that benefit. Okay,
okay. So
that's
can
how
you?
it works.
Yeah.
So yes,
So can you
materialistic.
tell?
But then my suggestion is look for the higher goals. All that
Mhm.
is fringe benefit. Your
Okay.
materialistic goal, your health goal, I would call that as a fringe benefit because that will definitely happen. Look for
Mhm.
higher benefits. You will have everything. Yeah.
Okay. So now, how it is scientific? Can you explain a little bit about scientific term which you're using for meditation?
Good point. When we say scientific, how it is scientific is because whatever we are doing in the meditation is now proven in laboratories, corroborated by psychotherapists, medical science. Fortunately, medical science has now progressed, is now able to accept what was written maybe hundreds of years back. What I'm talking about is not a new thing. This
Mhm.
particular method has been there in almost every scripture.
Mhm.
Is there in the scriptures.
Very
It's
true.
very
Yes.
old. Maybe in India it was written in Sanskrit or Prakrit or Pali or Ardhamakti or such languages. But today we need to present it from the science point of view. That's why I call it scientific meditation, which is possible for us to explain without religious bias.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I want to know, I mean, today it's very difficult to concentrate. Our mind keeps wandering here and there. So how can we improve our concentration level using this method?
That's a very important question. I'm glad you asked this. How to improve concentration? Now, look, mind is wandering. Mind is wandering in time and
Hmm.
space.
Okay.
When we are reading, for example, suppose you are reading a newspaper or a book, sometime you reread a paragraph. That happens.
Mhm.
What happened actually? Why you have to read second time? Because mind was
Right.
wandering.
Wandering.
The mind can go in past. Suddenly, something memory 2 days
Mhm.
back, 1 month back, that person told me something. So it will
Very true.
interfere with your present task. Your present task is reading,
Correct.
or mind will wander in future.
Mhm.
Tomorrow I'm going to do this, or next month I'm going to plan this, and so on.
It's never
What
steady
we
or
want
stable in today.
is right. What we want is the mind should be in present.
Present. Mhm.
So for that, we practice perception of breathing.
Oh, okay.
When you
So
are
can so
watching the
you
breath, it is present.
okay.
You cannot breathe for yesterday. It's
Ah,
present.
okay.
So by doing the perception of breathing exercise, you
Mm-hmm.
can improve concentration. You can give training to the mind. This is
Mm-hmm.
one. a very important step in meditation process.
So can you explain some other steps which are involved in meditation? Breathing is one such. What
Right,
else is involved?
right. So I will just say a few steps. Relaxation is one very important step.
Hmm.
The original word is kayotsarg.
Okay.
So in relaxation, we give auto suggestion. The method
Hmm.
used is auto suggestion. You
Hmm.
suggest yourself to relax, starting from the toe to the top of the head. You
Hmm.
relax. Then perception of breathing I just mentioned. Then we have psychic centers. These are ductless glands.
Hmm.
You are asking about scientific aspect. You see, in many books, it is written as chakra
Yeah.
or kendra. I would
Right.
call it ductless gland.
Okay.
It is a neuroendocrine system.
Hmm.
The neuroendocrine system consists of thyroid, thymus, pituitary,
Adrenal,
pineal, and so on. These
adrenal
are
gland.
main, you know, mechanism, the neuroendocrine system, which secretes hormone, and we do the concentration, the meditation on these glands.
Hmm. Okay.
That's what one step is. I call it psychic centers.
Mm.
Another step is color meditation.
Okay.
So these are various steps which we observe in this meditation workshop.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Shavasana is also Kayotsarga Shavasana. Is it the same?
Okay. Right. So Savasana is the posture for
Hmm.
practicing relaxation.
Okay.
When you want to relax, you can relax sitting on the ground or sitting on a chair or lying down posture. So lying down
Mhm.
posture is Savasana.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So how can we get rid of bad emotions? I mean, anger is there, and there's a lot of frustration today. So how can we get rid of those emotions?
Great. Uh, Emotion is coming from where? You see, uh, this is very important for us to understand. We go to the root of the problem.
Mm,
In corporate, we always do root analysis
correct.
and try to treat the root. That we must know from where the emotions are coming. Emotions are not coming from heart. They're
Mm,
coming from limbic region.
okay.
That is where the factory of emotions is, and that is controlled by various hormones and the pituitary and pineal. These are the glands which will
Mm-hmm.
control that.
Mm-hmm.
So once the anger hormone is secreted, that is secreted by adrenal gland,
Mm-hmm.
then it's a chemical messenger. It is ductless gland, so it goes directly in the bloodstream. Instantly, that person will be angry.
Mm-hmm.
Now, to control anger, we need to reverse the cycle. We need
Okay.
to activate the controlling glands. I call it CEO and chairman
Mm,
to take control of how much and when the hormones should be secreted.
okay.
So, controlling anger is what we see, but basically, you should go to the root, and that is the hormones, and that is what we need to control. And to
Mm-hmm.
control that, we use color. For
Oh,
example, light
okay.
color.
Mm-hmm.
Color is a wavelength.
Okay.
Then aura, aura.
So this
So
is what you use the term Lesha for this.
that's right.
So
The
okay.
lesha is state of mind.
Uh-huh. Okay.
So we must understand. And Lesha is related with the color, that is the aura around us. So by doing the psychic color meditation, one of the steps is Lesha Dhyan, that is psychic colors.
Mm-hmm.
Visualizing bright white light can control that. This is
Okay.
how it works.
Okay. So,
Because just, many times we keep on listening to motivational lectures. A lot of people talk about do not get angry, but it comes. It comes in me also.
mhm.
You see, so what the point is, we need to control. We need to learn, and once we know from where it is coming, we can try to improve. Right?
Okay. So we can use other colors also. I mean, you teach that in your technique of using multiple colors.
Come again. What is it?
We use different colors in meditation,
Yeah,
and or
yeah,
is it only white color?
yeah. White color. Correct.
And other colors also, do we use other colors also in
Oh yeah, yeah.
meditation?
Oh yeah, yeah. Okay. Other colors. Oh yes.
Yeah.
Uh, there are other colors, like for example, bright green color.
Mm-hmm.
We have a bright peacock blue color.
Mm-hmm.
Then white color, and so on. So there are a number of positive colors. Using this color while doing the meditation, close your eyes and visualize the color.
Okay.
That is
So,
having a profound effect on our glands.
okay. So different colors have different benefits.
Right, exactly. Perfect.
Okay.
Different colors with concentrating on various glands
Hmm.
gives the required benefit.
So for my goal, whatever goal I want to achieve, I need to use a specific color.
Correct. That's right.
Okay.
That's right. You need to
So,
use a specific color on a specific psychic center.
yeah. So I just want to ask you, from what age can people start meditating? I
What
mean,
age?
because
Yeah.
children also are very stressed out today,
Oh, yeah.
and they are not able to sit in one place and study for a long time. And so parents have a lot of stress about the children not sitting in one place and studying.
Right.
So can they meditate too?
Yeah. That's a good question. What about children? Can they meditate? Yes.
And what age?
After around 8 or 9 years of age, children can be taught meditation. There are
Mm,
people who have been doing some proper, research on this, like doing meditation for few students in the class and not doing for few students, and then see the result. And surprisingly, over a period, it was observed people who were doing the meditation, the students, the school students,
mhm,
were benefited, and they get better marks. Their restlessness goes, their energies
mhm.
are channelized, and so on. So yes, after 8 or 9 years age,
Okay.
uh, this meditation in the schools. So
Mhm.
what I would suggest is that first we train the teachers, and in
Okay.
turn, teachers can then train students in the class.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's very nice. And children can also set their goal and achieve their goals. And one more thing, I just want to know whether I mean, it's everybody's hard pressed for time. So
Right.
how much time can they spend on this? Because it's a really hectic life for everybody.
Well, if you recall, we spoke about concentration.
Hmm.
By doing the perception of breathing exercise, you can improve concentration. Now, I call that as improving operational efficiency. Hey, look, you have 24 hours, I have 24 hours, and Bill Gates and Mark Zuckerberg of the world has 24 hours. The point is how we are using that productively. Nobody wants losses. If you
Mhm.
are doing a particular task, let's say you are reading, uh, then 1 hour of reading, if the mind is wandering 30 minutes, in between the mind is wandering, then you are reading and the thought comes, that means you are working at 50% efficiency.
Correct.
So, coming back to your question, how much time to spend? Hey, look, you are actually generating time. You are becoming more productive. You are becoming more efficient.
Good way.
So, investing the time is
Mhm.
justified because rest of your day, rest of your time, whatever you work you are doing, will become more productive. Will you become more efficient and healthy?
Very
So,
true.
48 minutes in 24 hours, you must practice meditation. Yeah.
Is it a magic number, 48?
Oh, well, this is again, as I said, these are not something which I have invented. This is discovered from ancient science. There are people who know all these ancient languages. They've translated into Hindi, and we are trying to present it into today's language. So
Mhm.
it was originally researched and found 48 minutes of the time is a good time to do all the steps in practicing meditation, which will actually make your life more productive, your work much better. So,
Okay.
worth investing that 48 minutes in 24 hours, isn't it?
I know. I mean, I think there's a concentration, this thing also, because even in school we used to have 45 minutes one period.
Right.
So after that, the
Absolutely.
mind starts wandering.
Right.
So we
Yeah.
need
So it's a
to.
question of practice. It's a question of practice.
Okay.
Once you practice the perception of breathing exercise properly, the rest of the time the mind becomes more concentrating and stable. Yeah.
Okay. And one more question.
Yeah.
Can pregnant women practice meditation?
Oh yes. I'll give example of my daughter.
Uh-huh.
My wife was practicing meditation. You see, I learned this some uh, 45 years back, and
Okay.
when we were learning, we were practicing. So my wife and I were practicing, and yes, you can make a goal how you want your child, and
Okay.
doing this meditation exercise during pregnancy, you can give that kind of positive instructions. We call it
Okay.
sanskar. So
Mm-hmm.
that
Sanskar,
sanskar can,
correct.
that sanskar can be given when the child is in the womb.
Okay.
So there are special meditation workshops, sessions for pregnant ladies. The
Mm-hmm.
would-be mother can really, not only for her but for the child, and it works. It works. Yeah.
Amazing. Very
Right.
nice, sir.
Yeah.
Very nice. So, very interesting session. Thank you so much for your time, sir. And I think people are going to benefit out of this.
Right.
And I just wanted to request you, I mean, you conduct this training, I mean, you take this meditation sessions every Wednesday
Right.
from 7:30 on every Wednesday.
Yes.
And can people attend at least one session for a practical listening free of cost? Can you give that to our viewers?
Okay. Uh, sure, Vidula. I conduct this online session every Wednesday. Uh,
Mhm.
uh, if you, from the India point of view, it is in the evening, 6:15 every Wednesday. You are welcome to attend one session free. It's a 1 month training. It's a intense workshop, but to experience. just to know what we are talking about, because just in few minutes I cannot explain the such a comprehensive method.
Right.
You are welcome. It's a 90-minute session on Wednesday evening India time. It will be morning in here USA time. So yes, welcome. One session free, you can attend. Let me know if you wish to attend. This is my I have put my WhatsApp number here. You can
Okay.
note down my
Okay.
WhatsApp number and send me a message that you would like to attend. I will send you the link to enroll, to register. It's a Google form, and then I will send you the invite for the meditation workshop session. Yeah.
Okay. Very nice, sir. Thank you so much. Because I think all our viewers can experience it practically as well. They'll get one demo session of 90 minutes, and hope people will take benefit of it. So before ending, I would want to say something.
Yeah.
It's a very interesting thing which I came across, so I would want to share it. It is strange but true. In spite of so many colors, white is considered class. In spite of so many voices and sounds, silence is considered ultimate. In spite of so much to eat, fasting is considered healthy. In spite of so much to travel and explore, meditating under trees and on mountains is considered superior. In spite of so much to see, closing your eyes and looking within is apex. In spite of listening to all the outside world, voice from inside you is eternal. In spite of sweet, charming life, a peaceful soul is solace and divine. Thank you, viewers, for giving your uh, time. And thank you, Yodindra sir. It was interesting interacting with you. And all
Actually,
the way from
Mridula,
US.
I would like to thank you very much for not grilling me and so nicely asking patiently the questions and allowing me to speak. It's really nice. I would like to take 1 minute to thank the viewers, especially viewers who have put a comment. Maria, thank you. Then we have Stunt Investment, Kanan Shah, Vishal, thank you for attending and giving your positive, encouraging comments. Friends, I especially thank Nitin Kamat. I know him, and we had that meditation session in Pune long back. Very nice. Thank you. Thank you, Kanan. Varsha is there. Varsha Parulekar. Thanks for attending.
Oh,
Great. Kalpana, nice of you to come over. Yeah. I like positive comments, negative comments. Please write. This particular broadcast is on YouTube and also on Facebook, on my Facebook page, facebook.com/Jyotindra Zaveri. You will find this broadcast also on Twitter, on Periscope Television, Periscope TV.
there is one more question I can read. Can
Yeah.
meditation of 48 minutes be practiced twice or thrice a day?
Oh,
Right.
yes.
Over enthusiastic.
No, I appreciate this point. Look here, meditation practice is like learning swimming or learning cycling. You cannot learn swimming by doing PowerPoint presentation or reading a book. You have to go in water. So let's say you want to go for a competition for cycling or marathon or swimming. You need to practice, right? So yes, you can practice twice, 48 minutes, 3 times. It's up to you. And I can guarantee the more you practice, more benefit you get. And of course, there are immense fallout of that. You will be happy and healthy. You will achieve your goals. and people around you will also be benefited. The society in general, the city where you are staying, the country, everyone gets benefited. So it's amazing method, amazing way of practicing and getting best out of it. Yeah. Thank you,
So,
Vidya. So,
ac-
thanks for Vidya is commenting from YouTube.
yeah, your
Nice of
advice
you
is amazing.
to say that.
Actually, you're giving such nice examples. I don't know how, because I think because of your meditation, presence of mind is there.
I'm trying. I'm not perfect. See, everybody has some plus or minus, some qualities, some weaknesses we
Yeah,
need to overcome. But what is required is neither superiority complex nor inferiority complex. You see, sometimes weakness is taken as bad thing. So we don't want to be weak. We don't want to get suppressed. Also, you can increase your self confidence. You can increase your inner powers, and this is how it is getting benefited. Thanks, Varsa from Facebook. She has put a comment. Right.
thank you.
Yeah, Vidula. So nice
Can
speaking
can
with you.
you just repeat your number? I think your number is not visible.
Oh,
Your
my
WhatsApp
number
number.
is yeah. I will repeat. 955 294 6949.
Okay, 955-294-6949.
Yeah, and country code is +91.
Okay, India number. Even if you're in Atlanta, you're using this number.
Right, right. Yeah, WhatsApp
Oh,
number is in WhatsApp. So send me a WhatsApp message 955-294-6949. Yeah, thank you, Giriraj. He is watching from Ahmedabad, I believe, on YouTube.
okay.
Yeah,
So thank you so much. Don't want to leave this studio, but but I think this will be available for people to watch it again
oh yes,
if
yeah,
people have missed it out,
yeah,
and hope to have see people on your live demo on Wednesday. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
right.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye bye.